Hello everyone, are you ready for another plant shop update? So for those of you who are new here, my name is Gina, and in addition to running this YouTube channel, I also run an online plant shop called the Pink Trellis, where I sell propagations from many of the plants that you see here every week right here on this channel. And I love to propagate, and I've turned that love of propagating into a little small business of selling plants. So every other week I come to you with a video showing you the latest update in my plant shop. I do update my plant shop every week, but I only bring a video to you every other week, because on that every other week, when I have a video, it's because I have a big upload. On the weeks I don't do a video, it is a smaller update in my shop. And you might have noticed I did not update my shop last week, and that's because I was purging plants in my main collection. So I was so busy with that I just decided to take a week off with the shop. So, okay, got that out of the way. I have so many plants to show you this week, so many new plants, and I'm really excited to share them with you. So right now, okay, this tent we're in, this is my Hoya. It's mostly Hoyas in this tent. I do keep some Dischidias in this tent also. But so the first part of this video, we're looking at all the Hoyas and Dischidias that are available in my shop this week. The second half of the video, we are going to my second grow tent, which is basically it's everything else. So it's begonias, it's syngoniums, it's philodendrons, it's scindapsus. It's just everything else. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so the first thing we are going to look at is a Hoya, and this is, I believe, this is new to the shop, I think. So this is a Hoya Carmelet, and the Carmelet has these sweet little round leaves. It's a small leaf Hoya, so if you really enjoy the small leaf Hoyas, you are going to enjoy this plant. And it is a nice trailing. All of my plants, and I've mentioned this in the past, all of my plants are considered starter plants, so they're going to be, for the most part, they're going to be smaller sizes like this. And that's just, it's my favorite way to purchase plants, is that small size, so I can grow the plants. So when you start out small, it's like you get the joy of turning that plant into a big, beautiful mother plant, basically. So yeah, what you're gonna see here are starter plants. Next up, I have a beautiful, this is a Hoya linearis, and it's a nice, really nice trailing specimen. And yeah, Hoya linearis, that is in this week's shop update. All right, next plant. This is a Hoya australis, and I have had this one in my shop before. I think a couple uploads before. But this is a beautiful, and I feel like Hoya australis is kind of an underrated plant. And I mean, it's like one of your more inexpensive Hoya, but it is just so beautiful. Like, it gets the mature leaves get really dark, and you can see like how glossy these leaves are, and the shape of these leaves is just beautiful. And this one has a really nice growth point on it. It's really long, and there's new leaves already popping out of that stem. More will be popping out of the rest of this stem, and it's a really cute, super cute starter plant, Hoya australis. Next, I have another Hoya lei. This one also has a really nice long growth point on it, and little baby leaves there, right there, that are popping out. And it's a small leaf Hoya. It's a fuzzy little one. Even the stem of this, like here, the stem has some fuzziness to it, and it's super cute. Hoya lei in the shop. I have a Hoya elliptica. This is the black petiole version, And it's been a couple weeks since I've had one of these. Well, I have one, as you can see, ready to go again. Another one with a really long growth point on it with more little leaves coming out of that stem. And this is a super cute one. The leaves don't get really big. They stay kind of on the medium size, and they kind of have like a turtle look to them, I think. Kind of looks like a turtle shell a little bit. Super cute. Hoya elliptica black petiole. And then I have, this is Hoya honey yellow, which also has beautiful glossy leaves and beautiful veining and beautiful splash on those leaves. And it is called Hoya honey yellow because the yellow signifies the color of the flowers. So this one also has a nice growth point on it with, this is the newest leaf right here, super cute. It's got a lot of growing to do. But that's Hoya honey yellow in the shop this week. And for the first time in the shop, one of my favorite Hoyas. And not a rare Hoya, not an expensive Hoya. Hoya retusa. I have a Hoya retusa in this week's shop update. And I just love these guys. I love when they start trailing, and this is kind of like, for me, Hoya retusa and Hoya linearis are kind of similar, so they're trailing. Although this one will also try climbing because mine did both. It would trail, it had some trailing, but then it also climbed. But when it is trailing, it will pop out more than, like here, there's just 2 leaves, but at times you will get like lots of these leaves, and they look like little firework explosions. Like, it's just so beautiful. I just absolutely love the Hoya retusa. That is in the shop update for the first time this week, Hoya retusa. I almost grabbed another first timer. But I don't want 2 first timers back to back. So Hoya croniana. This is Hoya croniana black. A nice trailing, beautiful, dark leaf, very, very, oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Gothic? Kind of a gothic look to this one. If you're into that look, that dark look, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Hoya croniana black. It's got several growth points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on this in this pot. So this will give you a nice full pot down the road. And then we'll do a new one. We'll do the new one I almost grabbed before. This is Hoya polyneura silver. And yeah. Also called, I believe, the fishtail. And you can see it kind of looks like a fishtail. Or is it mermaid tail? I'm not sure, but you can see the shape of the leaves. Really interesting shape on these leaves. Here is your growth point in the center. Well, actually, this whole piece, so you can see where I made my cut, and then this new stem popped out here. Hopefully you can see that. So this whole point, this leaf, and all of this is new since I chopped my mother plant. So these are old leaves here. You can see they're a little bit, I don't know why that bugs me. That just really bugs me. Probably because I know I have to clean it up when I'm done. But you can see they're older. They're a little less color, a little bit yellow. Those are the original leaves. But all this new growth up here, just beautiful, silvery, Beautiful silvery, really can see it here. These are newer, so they're not, they're still like maturing, so they're not as silvery as this one. But yeah, first time in the shop, Hoya Polyneura Silver. I'm excited about that one. And eventually, not ready yet, but I will have the variegated version, because right here is the mother plant, and she is chopped way back. She's starting to grow back after my chop. And this one, the mother plant, is down below. You can't see it, but it basically looks the same as this. It's got one new little stem popping out, so it is growing again. But yeah, so if you are looking for the variegated version also, that will be in the shop eventually. I have, for the second time in this, in my shop, this is the Hoya Lauterbachii, and this is one that has these amazingly fuzzy, soft, it feels like velvet, literally feels like velvet, stunning plants. These are new leaves up here, huge, huge growth point, more leaves coming out here, and it gets beautiful flowers, and I'll put a picture of what those flowers look like here. Stunning plant, fast growing. Ooh, I caught it. Fast growing plant. Love this one of my favorites. And I have a Hoya Diptera Splash. This one is in the shop. It's got some new leaves popped out here. Really cute shape to this Hoya. Just a darling little teardrop shape. And you see that splash on that plant. It's a cutie. It's a cutie. And let's see, I have a Hoya Begonia Splash. And this one also has darling little leaves. It's a smaller leaf. And yeah, it has a little bit of splash on there. Pretty decent sized growth point here. Little leaves here, little leaves, more little leaves popping out. So this one will be a nice grower for you. This is I believe this is a 2.5 inch pot, so it's a little bit smaller. Super cute. Hoya Begonia Splash. And I think one more in this tray to share with you, and that would be Hoya Sunrise. A gorgeous Hoya Sunrise. This one gets, of course, beautiful, brilliant red coloration when exposed to highlighting, and I'll include a picture here also of what the potential is of this plant. But you can kind of see here, you can kind of see that red starting to come out, and also that veining that you see here pops. It's just a striking plant, gorgeous plant. A must-have for the Hoya collection, definitely. Okay, that is it for this tray. I'm going to swap it. I have another whole tray of Hoyas and Dischidias for you, so hang on. Movie magic. Okay, so we are going to do a few Dischidias next. There's more Hoya, so if you're looking for more Hoya, I have more amazing Hoya coming up, but we're going to take a little break and look at some Dischidias. So first up, this is a Dischidia philipinensis, and Dischidias, if you don't know, they're very similar to Hoyas in care and in their growth patterns, and they also flower. So this is just, you know, kind of has a look of like a Wyetii or a Kentiana. It's very similar shape, except it's a Dischidia. So the flowers, while it does flower, they're not the same type of flowers as Hoyas. They do look different. So, you know, there is a difference. So, yeah. I enjoy the Dischidias as much as I enjoy Hoyas, which is why they are in my collection, and which is why I am propagating them, and which is why you're finding them in my plant shop. So this one will become a trailing plant, and it's just gorgeous. You will love it if you choose to get one. Next up, I have a Dischidia one stripe, which I have had in my shop many times. It is called one stripe because it just has one stripe down the center. It looks very similar to the Dischidia ovata, except ovata has more striping, whereas this one is just one stripe. Very simple. So yeah, nice full long trailing plant. It gets really cute flowers also. And then I have a Dischidia numularia variegata, which is more of a, it's kind of a, almost kind of like a shingling style. Yeah, but it does, like I can show you, let me show you my mother plant. It does, my mother plant is not huge because I chop it, but it does get a trailing look to it. So let me just grab it real quick here. So here, so that is like, that's how it looks. That is how it trails. Really cute, right? So this is on its way to looking like that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that it does get a beautiful trailing, it does have a very beautiful trailing habit to it. And of course it is variegated. You can see that variegation in that plant. Lovely, lovely plant. And another Dischidia is Dischidia tansuensis. I've had this many times in my shop. I love, absolutely love the shape of these leaves and the little dimples up at the top of the leaf. And just a beautiful green and glossy. And I love this plant. I love my mother plant. My mother plant trails, so I wish you could see it. It's right this direction from you guys. I'll include a picture of it. I always do. But yeah, don't miss out. Do not sleep on this plant. I'll just say that. It will become your favorite. Trust me. Or it will become a favorite, I should say. Because I'm sure you have many favorites in your collection. All right, I have a giantly long. This is Dischidia albida. Very long, very trailing. These guys have just like recently taken off, like just really grown crazy for me. It's unique. It's different. It's like each node is 2 leaves. And it's cute. It's cute. This one has another, okay, so it starts out kind of like Ripsalis. Starts out like going up and then it gets top heavy and it topples over. So yeah, and there are 4 growth points on this plant. So that's Dischidia albida. Kind of a little bit of a rare plant, I think. Not that common. And I believe that is all the Dischidias. Yes, so back to Hoyas. And we will start with a super cute, tiny little Hoya tingchonggensis. Similar looking to the Hoya serpens, only these leaves are even smaller than a serpens. So, look at these darling, tiny little new leaves popping out. Super cute. A nice trailing Hoya. I have a variegated Hoya bella. It's got 2 growth points on it. Beautiful variegation. Love it. Hoya bella, variegated. And I have a lot. It is so fun to propagate, you guys. This is my friend Hoya bermanica, keeps popping me in the head. Which I have a Hoya bermanica in the shop update. I think it's the last one we're going to look at. But this is Hoya lacunosa amarillo, or amarillo, depending on how you like to pronounce it. Look at the stunning coloration of this plant. It's yellow and green and has that gorgeous mottled look to it. So you get this by giving it higher light. I mean, my lighting is not like, oops, sorry. My lighting is like not that bright. I mean, maybe it is. It's hard for me to tell. I feel like my lighting isn't like super bright, but I still get this gorgeous coloration. So yeah, don't miss out on this one. Hoya lacunosa amarillo. I'm going to say amarillo because I believe that's the proper way of saying well, I can't roll my tongue. Amarillo. I don't know. Just ignore me. But amarillo in Spanish means yellow, and this has that yellow coloration. Anyway, moving on. I have a super cute Hoya sprinkles, and this one also has shiny glossy leaves, as you can see. And the older leaves, when the plant matures, the leaves get really dark, and then that splash really pops out. New growth is a lighter shade of green, but it does darken up. And yeah, Hoya sprinkles, which is it's a cross. It's a carnosa and a crinkle 8 cross, in case you were wondering. Next, I have a Hoya pandurata. Love this plant. Mine, oh, it's off screen. I don't think, yeah, you can kind of see it right here. Kind of see it a little bit. Oh, and if I pop it down here, you can see more of it. Mother plant. Yeah, fast grower, beautiful plant. It feels wonderful, smooth. Hoya pandurata. And another little leaf one, Hoya chinhungensis. Love this little small leaf Hoya. You can see how cute the shape of these leaves is. Just really, really cute. I wonder if this has a variegated version. It seems like it would. Or it should. And I wonder how that happens. Like, how do they get it? Is it just in nature that the variegation pops out on some of these? I don't know. I have never like really researched that. But that Hoya chinhungensis, super cute, solid green, small leaf Hoya in the shop this week. And then we have a Hoya cumingiana, and this is the solid green version. 3 little growth point stems on this one. I love this one. You can trellis this one, or you can let it hang. Yeah, it's kind of a wild grower. It's a fun one. Another one with really cute shaped leaves. I'm kind of partial to that shape, I guess. It's like a bigger version of the chinhungensis, very similar, kind of spade shape, I guess. I like that shape. And also like the Diptera Splash kind of has that shape. Next, Hoya New Guinea Ghost, a silvery leaf beauty. This is a new leaf, still soft. Of course, that is a new leaf. This is a new leaf. So these are new leaves here. This is new leaves. And these two also grew since I propagated this plant. So the only original leaf on this one, the original cut was just this one little leaf down here, and it's a nice grower. It's a pretty fast grower. And this is a really nice starter plant for you. Hoya New Guinea Ghost. And well, we won't do this one last. We'll do this one next. I'll save a new one for last. Hoya Bermanica, like this one that was popping me in the head this whole time. A fun, floppy Hoya. Yeah, I enjoy this one. Hoya Bermanica looks like, I always say it, looks like bamboo. And actually, I think there's peduncles on this one. I don't know if it's going to show up. See that? I know you can see it, like right on my lip, top lip. See that? That's a peduncle, like all throughout this plant. There's another one. There's one. There is one. Like and here. And even I think down here. That is cool. I've never seen them bloom. You know what? These have it too. Huh. Well, that's exciting. So you know what? This may bloom for you soon, because mine has it here too. We'll see. Interesting. Hoya Bermanica in the shop. And last in this tent, a new one. This is the Hoya Hania Pink, and I have mentioned this in other shop updates. I've told you I've made propagations of the pink version. Finally, we have one ready to go. This is Hoya Hania Pink, like Hoya Hania Yellow, except pink means it gets pink flowers. It basically looks exactly the same as the Hoya Hania Yellow, except for having different colored flowers. So, new leaf here, nice growth point, which is going to pop out more leaves for you, and hopefully soon some flowers. So, Hoya Hania Pink. First time in the shop in this week's update. All right. Now that we're done with all this excitement, it's time to move to the other tent and look at more fun stuff. So, movie magic. All right, we're in tent number 2. Are you ready to see more plants? I have more plants for you guys. All right, let's just get started because I have so much. First off, we have this Syngonium strawberry ice. This is the strawberry ice. So this one, it has these gorgeous darker leaves, but then every now and then it will pop out a leaf with this like bright, lighter pink coloration. So it's kind of a fun one. That's like you never know what the next leaf is going to look like. And I would pull my mother plant out over here, but maybe I can just include a picture of it, show you what a bigger version of this will look like. But it is a stunning one. Syngonium strawberry ice. I have a Syngonium lance leaf, which is such a cool growth pattern on this one. Love the leaves. on this one. The pattern on this one is just, it's gorgeous, as you can see. And again, all of these are considered starter plants. Some perhaps a little bigger than others. I have a Syngonium Panda, which gets super cute. Pops of lighter coloration on it. Love this one. As you can see, and you're going to find this with many of the Syngoniums, they love to grow roots. So you're going to see lots of roots popping out. It's just what they do. They like to outgrow their pots really, really fast. What can I say? Syngonium Panda. I love how there's just this little bit of right here. Just love how what the patterning is on these. You never know. It's another one. Like with Syngoniums, you just never know. You never know what they're going to pop out. First time in the shop. This is Syngonium, and I always forget the Wenlandii, I believe. Stunning Syngonium. Love this Syngonium. I would like to get the scrambled egg version of this. So basically the scrambled egg is this plant with variegation. Can you imagine? But I mean, even the regular is just so gorgeous. Beautiful. Syngonium Wenlandii, I believe. I know it starts with a W. Oh wait, we'll just do, this is a non-Syngonium. I have more Syngonium, but we'll do one that's not a Syngonium. This is Syngonium, not Syngonium. This is Epipremnum pinnatum elbow. And this one, you can put this one on a moss pole and these leaves will size up, and I do believe they fenestrate, and it's a gorgeous plant. If you are into the epipremnums, yeah, you will enjoy that one. That is in the shop update. Back to Syngonium. I have a Syngonium Batik, and I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've had one of these in my shop. Really pretty. Love the coloration on these. Again, we have some roots coming out of the bottom. It's just what they do. It's just what they do. Syngonium Batik, and I have a Syngonium Aria. So basically this is very similar to the Syngonium Elbow, except the variegation on this one is yellow. Gorgeous. And this will, see this is the newest leaf here, so this will darken up and this variegation here will pop as the leaf gets bigger. And there's a new one on the way right there. Syngonium Aria. And I have one of my favorites. This is Syngonium Pink Splash Illusion. It's just a simple darker green leaf with these gorgeous splashes, splotches of pink coloration. Really pretty. It's the lighting here isn't like doing it justice. Like if you have like that pink will just pop. The pink just pops under really good lighting. And another non-Syngonium, but I do have more Syngonium. And it's kind of caught because it's kind of big. It's kind of bigger than just a starter plant. Got it. This is Philodendron micans. A beautiful Philodendron micans for you. Long trailing, stunning plant. You can let it climb or you can let it trail. My preference is trailing. And yeah, beautiful, right? Big, not big plant. Not really a starter plant. This is a 4-inch pot. And yeah, lots of roots. Very rooted. Gorgeous plant. Philodendron micans. Back to Syngonium. I have a big, this is not really a starter plant, although it's still in the starter plant pot. This is a Syngonium chia pens. Gorgeous. Love this one. Probably one of them. It doesn't even look like a Syngonium, really. It kind of looks like a Philodendron. But yeah, Syngonium chia pens. So soft. So fun to touch. That is in the shop. And final Syngonium. And once again, not really a starter plant. Pretty darn big. This is Syngonium mojito. Gorgeous patterning on this one. And yeah, doing the classic Syngonium thing with its roots. But nice big 4-inch pot. Syngonium mojito. And one final one in this week's, no, I take that back. Am I taking that back? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there's more. There's more. Don't worry. 2 more after this. Philodendron cream splash. This is one of the heartleaf style philodendrons, ones that trail. I mean, they can climb too, but I think they're more beautiful as trailing plants. Cream splash, 4-inch pot. Beautiful plants. Love that. And I have some begonias. This is a giant begonia. This is Begonia serrata patella. Serrata patella. Look at that. It's a big one. Big. That is in the shop update. Beautiful. I'll just put it back up here. And last but not least, another begonia. Begonia Benigo pink. Another big one. Look at the backs. Beautiful red. Pink, light pink spots on those angel wings. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous. All right, that is it. That is everything. That should be 40 plants. That's always my goal, is to give you a big update with like 40 plants. So yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anything. So you can go to my website, thepinktrellis.com. Check out if you saw anything here that you thought looked good to you. You can go to my website. You can purchase it if you like. And yeah, I ship priority mail, and I ship on Mondays and Tuesdays. And as we get closer, unfortunately, to the colder months, I do have heat packs in my shop. They're only like $2. You want to add one onto those only if your temperatures, your daytime temperatures, are below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Add on a heat pack, and just to be safe, so your plants arrive happy and healthy and not cold and shriveled. And yeah, so what else? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I guess that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. Even if you're not into buying plants, just joining me looking at some really cute stuff. Really beautiful plants that I created. I created all this. Yeah, it's my joy. It's one of my joys in life. So thanks, guys. Thank you if you purchase. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.